Welcome to the Wokest Warren, where we have the wokest discourse. This morning I want to talk about how the United States was never any good. Okay, this is just a brief rambling video. If the United States was any good to begin with, then why were Native Americans genocided? Think about what years this happened. The United States was formed in 1776. At the time, it was 13 colonies on the East Coast. Now, there were Native Americans living in Ohio. But white people decided they wanted to steal the land. So George Washington was actually a surveyor before 1776, before he was a general. He was a surveyor, and he actually went to Ohio to survey land that belonged to Native Americans to give it away to white people. Does that sound right to you? Keep in mind that when the United States was started in 1776, slavery was completely legal. And people have this idea that, slavery was just in the South. No. One of the centers for the slave trade in the United States was Newport, Rhode Island. It was slavery through and through this bitch. So how does that equal freedom and equality? It doesn't. The United States was always bad. So I want you to think about the United States today. Do you think people in the United States are free when there are armed militias going door to door, pulling people out of their homes at gunpoint, breaking their doors down with battering rams? No warrant, no probable cause, just kidnapping people and sending them to slave camps. Do you understand that there are slave camps in the United States right now? The prison system in the United States is a very large slave camp. They have private contractors who contract for prison labor, so they don't have to pay people a living wage. So instead of paying you $20 an hour to do a job, they go find somebody who's in prison and have them work for $3 an hour. Now with the new slave camps, the wages are $1 a day or non-existent. There have been documented cases of slaves in concentration camps in the United States in the year 2025 who were not paid at all for work. They were forced to work in order to receive food and held in captivity. They are slaves. So when people talk about, oh, I'm not against the United States, I'm just for democracy. How the fuck is holding people in concentration camps fucking democracy? That is not a fucking democracy. And if you look at the history of the United States from the present day, where they are rounding people up and sending them to concentration camps, back through the 20th century, through the 19th century, back to when white people first fucking landed on this continent, it has always been bullshit. If we want a better world, it's going to be a world without the United States of America. Thanks for listening.